So I'm going to switch it up today. I'm going to do like an all sign quick check-in thing. So Aries. Oh, so before I get started, thank you for liking and subscribing. If you haven't, please, please, please do that. Subscribe, like, comment, engage. It helps the algorithm, it helps me build the channel, and it's something I'm really trying to kind of work at here. So as much support as I can get, of course, I truly appreciate. So that being said, also, if you want to check out Patreon exclusive readings and extended readings, you can check out my Patreon, which is below. My website's below. I'm available for personals. My social media, everything is below. Yeah, so let's do this check-in. Aries. So Aries, it looks like you cut communication from something or someone in the past, right? And moved on. But now there's this sort of revisiting or recycling of this idea or relationship or whatever it is, and you proceed forward with it, but without actually kind of thinking on it. Maybe in all of the ways you should, because it seems like whatever it is you move back towards kind of keeps you from evolving in a way. It kind of keeps you from healing or growing in whatever way. And the it may be less than you're actually like hoping for or looking for, or you're doing it to avoid something in some kind of way. So Taurus. Clarify Eight of Pentacles. So, there is a situation. I feel like you or they were kind of less than honest, maybe. Clarify Page of Swords. And right now there's sort of a sense of like investigating things, but the issue is I think it's pretty clear that you're not going to be putting in the work towards a situation, or they're not putting in the work towards you, or something isn't being handled properly, and ultimately this will just cause you stagnancy and deplete your energy and keep you from evolving. Very similar to Aries in a lot of ways, but one person here is probably less honest than the other in this situation. Gemini. Oh. All right, so Gemini, clarify the Hierophant. I feel like you're putting more work into a situation than someone else is. And this is currently kind of causing you instability. And you're sort of like watching everything quite closely and maybe even ignoring certain things. And I think that if you can allow yourself to kind of just move on from whatever this is, you find some better opportunities ahead to focus on. Maybe something slow and gradual to build towards, but something a lot more promising indeed, because it seems like this sort of just has you running around in circles. Cancer. There is a sudden change that has happened that has you in anxiety, basically. Maybe even some trouble sleeping. Clarify the Tower. Probably involving finances. And you know, I think intuitively you kind of saw this coming. Honestly, it's like you didn't manage things in a certain... You didn't manage everything as well as you could have, maybe. And also, you're probably cut off from someone. Or you cut communication with someone. Yeah. And basically, right now, this whole situation kind of has you fucked up, if I'm being honest. Twice. Basically, it's kind of saying to accept what is, and because it's basically a weight on your shoulders, and you know, this is kind of keeping you stuck. So basically, I wouldn't focus on like anything external. Basically, it's kind of indicating that you need to focus within and build yourself up. And probably do some problem solving. Leo. All right, Leo. So you've moved towards something, maybe an option you were ignoring in the past, but recently everything kind of moved along quite smoothly, I think. And you've dropped your guard around certain things, and you have the Ten of Cups in your outcome. So, you know, I think this is about an energy shift and moving towards a goal. Probably cutting your ties with certain people, places, things, whatever it is, and moving towards a happier direction for yourself. So, hey, Leo, good job. Let's see, Virgo. Virgo, outright the Star. Ooh, new partnership to be gained. Passion, the Empress, the Moon. Okay, Virgo, you're doing fine. Okay, you're doing fine. This all looks great, Virgo. So, you don't know what's ahead, but I'll tell you, whatever it is, it looks pretty fucking good. Clarify the Moon. Yeah. Something's about to be revealed to you that's going to make you way happier. I mean, you're already doing fine, but like, you got good stuff going on, Virgo. Libra. That's too many. If you're cutting corners, it's not going to help you. Yeah, I don't know. That actually... It's like there's maybe some instability and you're trying to go about things in a way that isn't kosher. Let's see, Libra. Or vice versa. On the other end, you know. Okay. Maybe that's someone you were dealing with, because now what's coming out is a little bit different. You need to accept what is lost, what is broken, right? This is, you know, so I think there's two spectrums of this. It's like your lower self would probably go about this in sort of a, you know, like I was describing before. Basically, if you can sort of drop your overthinking, codependencies, obsessions, vices, I'm really getting strongly for some reason, this will allow you to charge forward. So you're kind of stuck, but you see the way out. It's just a matter of accepting the way out. Scorpio. Right off the bat, 2 of Cups. Scorpio. Scorpio. Clarify 10 Pentacles. You have a lot of decisions to make right now. You're kind of suffering from a lack of faith in a lot of people, places, things. You're watching something very closely, or several things very closely, and moving slowly towards your goals. I think that the fact that things have sort of slowed down for you in some kind of way maybe has you nervous. The sun comes in though. Look, stop overthinking. Stop being fucking like judgy, and stop thinking that people are like out to get you or whatever it is that you're kind of going through in your head. And this actually pushes things forward and allows the sun to come in. So it's gonna be a matter of decisions and not over investigating and tapping into your higher resources rather than your paranoia, basically. Sagittarius. So I would be, I would stay aware of, you know, people that you're dealing with. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like you went through some kind of like unpleasant ending, and you're sort of like meditating on something and healing a bit. Yeah. I would definitely be cautious of moving forward on certain things, certain relationships, choices. Make sure you're keeping boundaries and taking basically a balanced approach. Don't run too far to the extreme of anything right now. I would say just be observant. Be observant, be optimistic, and definitely stay aware and be like, you know, I would say just like Move slowly, carefully, pay attention to the details, and yeah. Maybe there's certain things that are burdening you that should just be let go of. Capricorn. Okay. Let me reshuffle that. That Sagittarius reading kind of like threw me off. Capricorn, it looks like you made some decisions that made you happy and you moved forward in a good way, right? But I do see some turbulence ahead. Make sure you're practicing balance. Don't put yourself in situations that will cause you anxiety. So like anything that makes you feel unstable or anything like that, I would just steer clear of. So if it's like spending, I would like definitely hold your money. If it's like running into a relationship, I would definitely not do that. I would definitely, you know, I know you Capricorns, I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart actually. I'm like half Scorpio, half Capricorn. So like, make sure you're being balanced here. Okay. And, don't put yourself in a hard spot. Aquarius. Oh man, I think you have a communication to make. Aquarius. Travel might be involved. Having faith around, maybe there's like an ending. And you've sort of lost anxiety about moving towards this in a lot of way. But I will say this, your resistance to change, your resistance to like trying certain things will only deplete you. If you are cutting corners won't help. And it's probably best to move in a new direction from what you've been doing. Or whoever you've been involved with or something like that. Again, this comes down to balance in a lot of ways. Aquarius. Open yourself up to the world, to new possibilities, to new directions, to new understandings. Allow certain cycles to close and new ones to end. The Sun. Communication is definitely relevant. Pisces. Pisces, you stopped putting work into something and you started downright ignoring it, in fact, but you're still watching it very closely. And I think that you're overanalyzing and honestly, lack of motivation is kind of blocking you. There's like a sense of like not not wanting to see something or not looking at something, but also in the near future, it does seem like there's like a partnership and a beginning as far as creative endeavors or a project. Yeah, but you have to accept whatever that comes with, right? And you have to put forth the effort of everything that comes with, whether it be a relationship or a project or both. Message for the collective. Collaborations. This is the focus right now. And it's sort of treacherous in a lot of ways. I think move wisely. Make sure you hold yourself in confidence and don't spread yourself too thin. Hopefully you gain something from this. Do not get stuck in the past. Yep. Allow chapters to close. You know, someone, I can't remember who said this. It was like on a TikTok or something, but someone said this. And I thought it was like a really interesting way of putting it. Like retrograde is like a video game point, right? It's like you can either recycle and or you can either like go through all of this and go to the next level of the game, or you recycle and then you have to play the whole level again. So look at it like that. All right.